Good morning, everybody. Okay, so I got a couple things, and some of these came in probably June, July, one or two. But this package here was from Mirodoll. If you remember the bodies, the holder bodies that I had ordered. This was supposed to be a 6-month layaway. It ended up being an 8-month layaway. But first, I have a couple of wigs I want to show you. This wig here is an Amadeus Studio wig. It is secondhand that I got off Instagram. I haven't had a chance to look at any of these. And I don't know what attracts me to these red-headed wigs, but I keep thinking of my character Autopy. And I'm trying to find her the right length in wig. The one she has on now, I really love it on her. It's super long. It just makes her look, really beautiful. But and it's what I intended for her. But I want more leeway, I guess you can say, in styling. I don't know. In any case, all the wigs are going to be for her. And she's a character that loves to wear wigs. So this is one of them here. It's got a really pretty colors. Okay, and the next one is yet another wig I got off Instagram, secondhand. And this one is so perfect. Look at that color. It's orange, and it's got little hints of yellow, but the curls are fantastic. I mean, when I think of clowns, I think of a lot of silliness, and nothing gives that silliness off more than curls. I'm a curly-headed person, but this is so beautiful. And I'll show these. Right now I'm kind of up close because I'm on top of a box, this box here. But I'll show these at a further distance so you guys can see them better. But first, let's open up the package. I got us started. I am outside today. It's really a pretty morning, so I'm out on the back porch. I'm just going to take these out because I know, yeah, they tape them up pretty good. So as you know, I got a lot of floating heads. My floating heads, most of my girls, well, I would say all my heads, boys and girls. And in this order, and I said this before in the last video, that I thought that I had gotten boys and girl bodies, but apparently I just got girl bodies. But except for one little surprise for myself, and I'm surprised myself when I got it. So I'll share that with you. One moment. As I try to wiggle him out. Wiggle it out. Okay. So this was at the bottom of the box, and you can see it's got a little damage on it. The box seemed pretty okay when it arrived. I mean, there was like a hole in the bottom, but nothing that would garner this type of damage, so I don't know how that stuff happens. Okay, we don't know who this is or what this is. Man, they tape up their boxes pretty good. Hold on. See, this is why I like to do this stuff before the video starts. It just takes up so much time. Okay, let me move these guys back. Ooh, who do we have? I'm excited. Okay, so I kind of over-ordered, but on intentional, which were some head pullers and some string pullers for the legs, and my little head pullers. And I got little extras for everything. I don't know why. I think Mirodoll was having a problem with production. When I thought, you know, long enough was long enough, and you know me, I'm patient. Just to figure out what they were doing, I told them I was in no rush, just, you know, I just trying to figure out what's happening with my order. Okay, so it is. This boy just captivated me, and I don't know why, but his face, everything about him just captivated me, and I had to have him. So I'm going to put him, I'm going to create a character, and he is not going into the, oh wow. You know, these dolls, I'm really not happy with some of Mirodoll sculpts. Like, they seem a little off to me. Like, you know how when you go to a dollar store and you see the secondhand Barbie stuff, the plastic, that's how it comes off to me sometimes. And I don't mean any ill will or anything like that towards Mirodoll, because some of the dolls they look oddly beautiful, and he was one of them, and I just could not get him. This is William. His body, I'm really impressed. He'll go into the story with Beatrice. Oh wow. Okay, so here, this was the surprise gift I gave myself. So, surprise. That's him. And the good thing about him was, I kept thinking to myself, I'm starting to get into the stages of sewing, back into sewing. Life has been crazy, but now, okay, hi baby. Now I'll have the time to do something really cool for him. Okay, so I'll put him off to the side. I'm going to bring those wigs back into picture. These, I don't know the original styling of this. I'm going to have to go look it up through some photos. But all in all, the hair is beautiful. I can't tell you what it's made of. It's Amadeus Studio, obviously, but it doesn't say what it's made of. So, but yeah, it's beautiful. It really is beautiful. And then I'll bring back the other one, and this is just so much fun. I can see this totally being on Autopia. It's just beautiful and fun. And I don't know what that's made of, but it's really, it's super bouncy, and it's kind of like hair that has too much mousse in it, but that without the feel, but it's got that crunchiness to it. So that's super fun, super fun. Okay, so the next one. Sometimes I get to wonder how these bodies will play out when it comes to the heads, because I've kind of let myself down in not paying attention to what, well, I can't say that's true, because I look at everything when I'm buying heads and bodies, but you get to wonder how they're actually going to play out on the body. So I got some more hooks. Always good to have those. Some putty and a pair of eyes. We need some eyeballs in this house. But my girls from X-Hand Dolls, they need some small eyes. Also, I know for my Demerge handsome guy, he needs a small pair of eyes. They're probably more like 8, 9, I'm guessing, millimeter. Could be smaller, because I think here's one body. Mrs. Beltrain, her eye sockets are really small, so I may have to, I need to go back and look at that. But here we go. This may be for Autopia, color-wise, because it's white. The body she's on now, I love her on it, but I think I'm going to give that to one of the other girls where it matches more to their Okay, sorry about that. I guess my 10 minutes was up. So I was talking about Autopi. This body would be really good for her because of the coloring. The body she's on now has a little coloring, and I think I'm going to give that to one of the other girls so they match. Sorry, the body's really floppy. Here's the funny thing about Mirodoll. The quality of the body is really good. So don't let that be a factor, because I know a lot of people think it's not good quality. It really is. Probably the attention to detail is probably what you're missing completely on these bodies. But for the most part, these are just placer bodies. And what I mean by that is they're just for now. As I progress in the hobby, I plan on swapping out with, you know, the other companies such as Dollshi and Ring Doll and all that. But I think some of these may end up staying. It just depends. But let's take a look at the foot. So this is what the foot looks like up close. You can see that there's not a whole lot of detail. It's just, you know, flat here, and you see toes. We can make our way. The kneecap is kind of interesting because I like the way it looks here, and then goes into her thigh. And the thigh has, I don't know, some natural structure to it. As you can see, her little vajayjay, there's no detail or anything like that. It's just smooth. I do like the way this looks like underwear. And I like the torso. Now her little, her breasts are, I don't know, they don't have a natural hang, but it's close. I don't know. I can't really. I'm looking at the sculpting here. I can see little bumps and stuff, but they're not perfectly round. But what boobies are, unless they're fake. And then the hands. The hands lack detail, but they're still kind of precious hands. Okay, so I'm going to move to the next box because I didn't realize I was taking so long and my camera's cutting me off. And here's a wig that I got from them. This one's probably going to be for William. I'm not sure. I forget what I got. It was a long time ago. 8 months is a long time. And it's funny how you forget what you ordered. But you do forget. Yeah, this is a smaller wig. Most of these wigs are still, they were meant for Autopi, so I can get to see what she looks like in them. Sorry, I keep forgetting to stay in. But anyways, there's another wig. Let's move her aside and get the next one. What did I do with it? Okay. And I'm hoping this is the one. And I'll give you a little story on this if this is her. But like I said, I think Mirodoll was having trouble with their production. A lot of people were complaining on Facebook. And why would she get cushions and the other ones didn't? I don't know. Okay. I like their bright green bags. Nope, this isn't the one I was hoping for. But, oh, this was their 50% off sale back in February. So that allows me, now think about it. I got 5 dolls, four bodies and one full doll. All for the price of one doll. So for placer bodies, you can't go wrong. Something to put your doll on until it's not money ill spent, because, you know, dolls need bodies, and spending $400, $500, $600 a pop, that's a lot of money. So I got 6 bodies for the price of one. I'm about the deal, but their dolls are awfully floppy. Here's the hands again. She's got a smaller breast. Still no detail in her private areas. I still love the knees. There's something about the knees that I really enjoy. It's like they did detail there, but not on everything else that's kind of flat. But I'm okay with that. They're going to have shoes on and clothes. Some of these bodies are a little bit taller than I wanted, but that's okay too, because I'm trying to figure out who's who and what's what. Okay, last but not least, and I better hurry because I don't know how much time I have left. Okay. As I play a shuffle game over here. Oh, good. I didn't take the sides. This was the body, I think, that held up production. They mentioned that there was bubbles kept coming up in her torso. So I wrote them back and I said, hey, look, it's okay if you're having problem with bubbles. If it's just surface bubbles, I'm good with it. It'll probably add to the character. Okay, they shipped her without hands. What is this? Her hands. It was probably smarter than a broken finger. We all hate that, don't we? Sometimes I think that's intentional. I'm not going to play the blame game or anything, but you get to wonder why she didn't come with hands on her when the others did, and then those are off to the side like that, and one's broken. But yes, I will be writing them back. Her knees. I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a lot of... And you expect that with black, by the way. Expect it with black. It's really hard, but they did their best to sand, is what it looks like. They were talking about air bubbles in this area here and down in here. And I told them, you know what, it's okay, just send it to me. It's just probably better for the character. But yes, this is my order. I ordered another wig and they sent me back the money for it. It was just a pink wig. But this body is obviously for, if you haven't been watching, it's for Cephaline. She is the queen of the Farah. These are dark fairies. So that's all I have for now. I know I'm behind on making some videos. I've been wanting to talk about the characters, but I've also been waiting for some other heads and dolls to come in. But I have to wait. And it's hard to tell a story when you don't have these characters. I mean, I guess I could skip over it, or, you know, tell the story without them being present. But I like the idea of story time with the characters present. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy Dolly Days!